Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Letitia with Barefoot Gardening. I hope that you are doing exquisite today. It is partly cloudy, cool, perfect day to plant out the garden. So that's what I'm doing. So this episode is going to be about what's new this year in the garden, and so we're looking at it. This bed existed last year. It's a no-till bed, but I added a cattle panel that was just hanging out up against the fence there all last year, not being utilized. So guess what? We're going to put it here. We put it here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to grow on it yet, but I'm excited to have the vertical growth opportunity. And so yeah, we may put some melons here. I said that I was gonna forever just be done with melons and squashes, but part of me just wants to like master it, and I don't know, so I'm willing to give it one more shot. But this is new this year, the cattle pedal trellis added to this no-till bed. So I haven't added any additional beds this year, but just new crops. So this these red mustard greens, they are absolutely gorgeous. They popped up on their own this year. I added the kale here, but that's getting eaten away slowly by something, probably that groundhog. He usually chomps everything down, so that's why I don't think it's him, but it may be. But aren't they just gorgeous? And I moved, and I said I wasn't going to grow a bunch of greens this year, but guess what? I grew some for my plant sale. Here's some purple kale, but it looks like I'm just gonna have beds of greens here. So I have some collard greens that are looking nicely. They were really puny little things, but they are growing to look quite nice. And then I have some Rosella lettuce, and it's supposed to form a head, but it's like that deep, pretty red color, and so I can't wait for it to fully show itself here in a little while. So, and this was a volunteer. It was a lettuce from the all-star lettuce mix I got from Johnny Seed a couple years ago, and I guess it reseeded last year, came back in all of its glory. I planted some pole beans right along here. It's not new to the garden this year, but there is some. Hey buddy, look at that guy. What's up? What else is new? Let's see. Carrot bed. We're growing carrots this year. Everything is coming along very nicely, and so I'm excited about that. Cut flowers. So we're gonna have tons of cut flowers. I got zinnias all day long. Y'all know how I rock my zinnias. I love them in every possible color possible. We got some sunflower. So every year I grow sunflower. The squirrels or something always eats them down, so I worked really hard to grow a lot of them and grow them really big in the greenhouse. And so these are really big now. They can still get chopped down, so I think I'm gonna put a cup around them, or just cut out the bottoms of these pots and see if that helps. I saw that somewhere. Oh, I got one that's kind of droopy. Let's see what else as far as crops that I'm planting out today. There's some African daisies right there. We're gonna get those planted out. Cream sausage tomato. So I've never grown it before. It's like a yellow, almost like a Roma looking tomato, but it's called cream sausage. And I want you to see how puny these plants are. Like, they seem to be a little bit compared to other plants that I've grown. And this year I'll give you a shot of the plant sale stuff in a second, but these plants are just puny. But you know what, once they get in the soil, get a little bit of fertilizer, and just get a home and room to grow, they usually do really well. So that's where we're going to try with this guy. I just dug a hole. I've already put some fertilizer in there. I used some granular organic fertilizer, and I'm gonna bury it just like this, because I want to get that stem. It's so thin, and just, I mean, here's my finger, and so the root system looks great. I mean, it's not like it needed to be up potted or anything. It's just a puny thing. But what I found out again is when it gets its home, it just feels better, and it gets better. So no worries. So yeah, I just covered it up just like that. And I've kind of been healing mine up just a bit. I mean, just really giving it some support here around the pole. But wherever the soil touches, we know with tomatoes that it does it with other plants too, but we always talk about tomatoes in this way. But wherever the soil touches, roots will grow. And so it's really nice and tucked in there, and has tons of support with the soil. And once those roots grow, the plant will get even stronger. So yeah, I'm gonna plant 3 of these this year. I got 1 here, and I'll have 2 here, and then we'll just check on the progress as the season goes. Here's a quick shot of the rest of the plants that I got. So if you're local, please come on out and do your shopping. We have tons and tons of tomato plants, sunflower, zucchini, watermelon, just all kinds of plants, onions, kale. We got okra plants left. These are all tomato plants, tons. And I grew all of these from seed myself. We have sun gold, we have black cherry tomato. Look at all this tomato plants. We even have some black raspberry plants here. I didn't really drop that and tell everybody that I had those, but I do have some. We have some cantaloupe, again with there's a no-name tomato that looks like a cream sausage to me, just how puny looking it is. It seems to be that one this year that just doesn't look good, but I'm not worried about it. Large cherry tomato, Cherokee purple. I have bunches of those left. Striped paste tomato. This is all okra, green and red okra. I'm working on my salad bowls for this year. Those look gorgeous, don't they? So yeah, those are all my flowers that have not sprouted yet, are working on it. And then let's take a peep in the greenhouse real quick. I have all my peppers in here, but we're running low. Everybody wants peppers. This is zinnias. We have jalapenos. It's like, they look like jalapenos without the heat. Buena Mulata, they're not for sale. Those are mine. They're going in the ground. We have tons and tons and tons of zinnias. And ooh, cosmos have popped up. Yay! We have banana peppers, we have Jimmy Nardello, we have all kinds of things here, and more plants that just need to be potted up. I have like 2 left of Caribbean habanero, more rosella lettuce, more melons, and these are all the pepper plants and sunflower that are going in my garden. But yeah, come on out and check it out. Things that are new this year in the garden. I will continue to post videos to just share kind of what I'm planting out. But it's so good to see y'all. I love you. Till next time. Bye-bye.